What if I told you Justin Bieber's own mother has just dropped a bombshell in the public sphere, disowning his wife Hailey, and instead throwing her support behind his former flame Selena Gomez? In this video, we'll dig into every angle of this shocking family drama, from what happened to how it impacts Justin's career and the storm it has already set off among fans worldwide. By the end, you'll see exactly why this story has shaken the Bieber world to its core. Let's get right into it. People are in disbelief as news spreads that Pattie Mallette, Justin Bieber's mother, has cut ties with Hailey Bieber and openly chosen Selena Gomez's side. It's not whispers anymore, it's real. Pattie has made it very clear where she stands, and that position has stunned both the Bieber and Gomez fandoms. For years, people speculated about Pattie's true feelings, but now she's removed the mask. She has completely distanced herself from Hailey, refusing to show even a hint of support toward her, while at the same time lifting up Selena with warmth and encouragement. This isn't the first time Pattie's actions have exposed her preferences. Her recent social media activity left no room for doubt. Instead of backing Hailey during the wave of criticism she faced online, Pattie posted a heartfelt prayer for Justin, emphasizing that his mind, body, and heart deserved healing. Every word was interpreted as a signal that she believed Justin's struggles were connected to his marriage. She didn't mention Hailey once. She avoided her name like it didn't even exist, and that silence spoke louder than any direct statement. But what really threw fans into a frenzy was Pattie's renewed embrace of Selena. She has always had a soft spot for her, calling her precious in the past. But now she has doubled down by making it clear she sees Selena as the woman who truly cared for her son. When Pattie highlights Selena's strength and kindness while deliberately ignoring Hailey, it's impossible to deny the message. She's saying, without hesitation, that she supports Selena as the right person for Justin, and Hailey is no longer part of the picture. Behind the scenes, family insiders reveal that Pattie has been deeply concerned about Justin's emotional state. She believes that Selena always brought out the best in him, while Hailey's presence has only increased his stress. This belief has created a crack that can't be patched up. Imagine being Hailey and realizing that your mother-in-law, the woman closest to your husband, has turned against you and is holding the door open for his ex. That's not just awkward, that's devastating. For Justin, this has created unbearable pressure. He is torn in two directions. On one side, his mother, who stood by him through his rise to fame, who shaped him, who prayed for him every step of the way. On the other, the woman he married, the one he vowed to protect and cherish. And now, those two worlds are clashing like never before. Fans have pointed out how visibly strained Justin has looked at public events, and this revelation explains so much. His family is no longer united, and the weight is crashing down on him. The impact on Justin's career is already visible. Instead of people focusing on his new music projects and major festival appearances, the conversation is completely hijacked by this family feud. Every news outlet, every gossip blog, every TikTok edit is centered around the same question. Why did Pattie cut Hailey off, and why did she lift Selena up? That distraction is massive, and it could overshadow his upcoming work for months. Some industry experts are even predicting that the damage to his image as a family man could affect endorsement deals and brand partnerships. But here's where it gets even wilder: the fan reactions. The internet exploded within hours. Some fans are celebrating Pattie's move, claiming she finally spoke the truth everyone else was afraid to say. They argue that Selena was always the better match, that she brought stability and love into Justin's life. On the flip side, Hailey's defenders are outraged, saying Pattie is tearing her own son's marriage apart. They accuse Selena's fan base of fueling the fire, but the truth is Pattie's actions left the evidence in plain sight. The comment sections are full of sharp opinions. Fans are saying things like, "She's only confirming what we all knew," and Hailey was never accepted by the Bieber family. Others are harsher, calling Hailey an outsider and predicting this will lead to separation. Every corner of social media is buzzing with theories, and they all circle back to the same conclusion: Pattie has made her choice, and it's not Hailey. Theories are growing faster than wildfire. Some say Pattie is sending hidden signals because she knows something deeper about Justin and Hailey's relationship. Others believe this is foreshadowing the beginning of the end of their marriage, and that Pattie is positioning Selena as the person who will be there to pick up the pieces. A few even think this is part of a bigger plan by Justin's inner circle, to pull him away from Hailey once and for all. For Hailey, this is a nightmare. Public rejection by your mother-in-law is humiliating enough, but having that rejection tied to Selena makes it 10 times worse. Fans are questioning her place in the Bieber family, and even some of her own supporters admit this is a huge blow to her reputation. Every step she takes now will be scrutinized. Every word she says will be compared against Selena's. Selena, on the other hand, has been elevated to an almost untouchable level. Fans now see her as not just Justin's first love, but the woman still backed by his mother. That kind of support gives her a powerful place in the narrative, whether she wants it or not. Even if Selena stays silent, the symbolism is already there. Pattie has practically crowned her as the one who always had Justin's heart. As the spotlight keeps burning brighter, the cracks between Hailey and Justin are starting to look impossible to hide. Insiders close to the family reveal that Justin has been spending more time leaning on his mom for emotional guidance and less time confiding in Hailey. Pattie has become his anchor again, reminding him of his faith, reminding him of what real love and stability looks like, and quietly pointing him back toward the life he once had with Selena. For a man who has faced countless breakdowns and public struggles, hearing that message from the person he trusts most could become the tipping point that changes everything. Behind closed doors, it's said that conversations are getting heated. Hailey has reportedly confronted Justin multiple times about why his mother is refusing to defend her. She has asked him to set boundaries, but Justin hesitates because he can't bring himself to go against his mom. That hesitation is not just frustrating Hailey, it's humiliating her. Imagine being married to someone whose mother refuses to recognize you and instead praises the woman who came before you. The emotional toll of that is crushing, and Hailey knows the world is watching her unravel. Meanwhile, Pattie's moves are being studied like clues in a mystery. Every comment, every like, every subtle post is dissected by fans, and they're convinced she's laying the groundwork for Just to eventually separate from Hailey. Even casual observers are starting to believe it, because the pattern is too obvious. When Selena faces challenges, Pattie is vocal. When Hailey faces backlash, she stays silent. It's not just favoritism anymore, it's complete rejection. Justin's career, the stakes couldn't be higher. His fan base is deeply invested in his personal life, and this story has overtaken everything else. It's not just about his music anymore. It's about loyalty, family, and the shadow of Selena. Some fans believe this drama could actually bring Justin back to the emotional authenticity that once defined his music. They argue that the pain of losing balance between his wife and his mother will push him into writing songs that connect on a deeper level, perhaps even hinting at Selena again. Others think the opposite, that the stress will force him into another hiatus, because the pressure is unbearable. Brands and industry insiders are watching carefully. Justin is not just a pop star, he's a business. If the perception grows that his own family disapproves of his marriage, it raises questions about his stability, and that could make corporations hesitant to tie their image to his. At the same time, the sheer volume of attention surrounding him right now has turned him into the most talked about name again, something that the music industry craves. Whether this scandal damages him or fuels him might depend entirely on how he responds in the next few months. The fan war is escalating daily. Social media is a battlefield. Selena's supporters are celebrating this as vindication, saying that Pattie has finally confirmed what they always believed, that Selena was the true love of Justin's life. Hailey's supporters, however, feel betrayed, insisting that Pattie's behavior is toxic and unfair, that a mother-in-law should never publicly humiliate her son's wife. Some even go so far as to accuse Pattie of sabotaging the marriage from day one, refusing to ever give Hailey a fair chance. Comments are brutal. People are openly predicting divorce. Others are begging Justin to reunite with Selena, convinced that this is destiny aligning itself again. And then there are those who think this is just the beginning, that the real explosion is yet to come. Every time Pattie posts, fans swarm her accounts looking for hidden meanings, convinced that she's speaking in codes to signal what's next. For Hailey, the future looks uncertain. If Justin refuses to stand up to his mother, her marriage could crumble under the pressure. The public rejection by Pattie has created an image that will be impossible to erase. The idea that she never truly belonged in the Bieber family. Even if she stays with Justin, that narrative will haunt her career, her brand deals, and the way fans treat her. For Selena, the situation is complicated. She didn't ask to be dragged back into Justin's life, but Pattie's support places her right back in the spotlight. Whether she makes a statement or stays silent, she has already been elevated as the woman who still holds the approval of Justin's family. That perception gives her influence she didn't even seek, and fans believe it could lead to unexpected twists in her relationship with Justin in the future. The next steps are going to decide everything. If Justin publicly defends Hailey, it might calm some of the storm, but it could also distance him from his mom. If he stays quiet, fans will take it as proof that he's secretly agreeing with Pattie. And if Pattie doubles down with more open support for Selena, then this family drama could become one of the biggest celebrity sagas of the decade. The world is waiting, the fans are speculating, and the pressure on Justin is heavier than it's ever been. His mom has made her choice. Selena's name is back on everyone's lips, and Hailey is left fighting for her place in a family that doesn't seem to want her. This isn't just gossip anymore, it's a real fracture at the heart of the Bieber empire, and its outcome could change everything. So what do you think? Will Justin side with his mother and risk his marriage, or stand by Hailey and risk losing the woman who raised him? Drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update, because this story is far from over.